So I just finished watching the new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day.
And I've got to say, in all honesty,
it was peak. Guys, we are back. We are back. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say this: Marvel might just be back. That movie was oh my god. It's god damn. Look, I'm gonna warn you guys now, like in advance. There is going to be an ungodly amount of glazing in this video. All right. So the movie begins in Queens, New York, following from the events of the previous movie, basically where everybody has forgotten who Peter Parker is. So everybody just knows him as Spider-Man, and he's going around crime fighting, talking about how sad his life is. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the movie long, so we're going to do a lot of skipping to the important parts, all right? So basically, there's this tanker that is heading right towards this damage control building in New York. The sheer level of destruction that these niggas see on a daily, brother. They needed to create an entire institution just for the purposes of damage control. I know for a fact all the citizens of New York, when they see Avengers pulling up, bro, like they already know it's about to be a rough day. Anyhow, so the tank is heading towards the building, and Spidey is trying to stop it. We're now introduced to this guy called Frank. If you actually keep up with the MCU, I believe he is the Punisher. But anyhow, Spider-Man goes and he stops the tank, although it has already kind of like broken into the damage control facility. So anyhow, he opens the tank and finds this old woman. Apparently, she's being mind controlled by the main villain of this movie. Their power is mind control. They can like hop from individual to individual. So you're going to see that after this woman, it goes to someone else, and then this person will carry and let's go. So basically, the villain is like hopping to different people. It seems that, their goal is to release the prisoner that Spider-Man just put inside, like, prison and all that. His name is Scorpion. He's not really a important person, but anyhow, the villain mind controls the guard to like redirect the helicopter that's supposed to transport Scorpion from the intended prison facility to another facility where obviously he will escape. So Spider-Man stops the guard, but then mind control person tries to hop into Spider-Man's mind. But I guess this Peter Parker nigga is just built different, because he's like throws her right out like, nigga, get the fuck out my head, nigga. And basically like the mind controlling person dips. So Peter realizes that this might just be above his pay grade, and he goes to consult one of the members of the new Avengers, right? I believe she's the new Black Widow. However, I'm sorry, my guy, it appears you have chosen the wrong generation, because this new generation, like this new lineup of Avengers are clowns. All of them are Jonesers. They are all dog shit. Guy, in fact, the only bad thing about this movie was this girl reminding me how dog shit the Avengers have gotten. Basically, she tells Peter that she can't help him, but she does tell him that there have been some attacks on damage control in the past couple of months. So definitely the person is looking for something. And she tells them that the person that keeps attacking these damage control people, they're looking for something called VMAX. But basically, she's not going to help Peter, because whether Thanos has been resurrected, Abi the universe is imploding, that will no concern superheroes living in the same universe. So as long as it's not their movie. Peter goes to consult the director of damage control to like ask him about what this VMAX thing is and why this person might be looking for it. However, he has no idea what Peter is talking about. So Peter dips. And a lot of unnecessary scenes, but one thing leads to another. He bumps into Ned. For those that are new here, Ned is basically Peter's best friend from long ago, but he forgot about him because of the events of the last movie. So Peter decides to follow Ned to this party where MJ is also present. MJ used to be, Peter's lover back in the day, but she forgot about him also because of the event of the last movie. And since that time, she had gotten herself some new dick. So Peter is very sad. That there is what you call breakfast. And because of this breakfast, like, it don't pay now. Like, it thing don't enter in soul. Our dear Spider-Man begins to undergo some serious changes. Basically, like, his body and his powers are mutating. I think his powers are getting stronger, and he can now, generate webs from his actual hands. In other news, Scorpion has surfaced and he is causing havoc. I think he has also gone to another damage control facility. So Spider-Man goes there to like question him as to what he wants and all that shit. But then he realizes that Scorpion has also been mind controlled by the same person. However, because of like Spider-Man's powers mutating and him not knowing how to control it, he literally almost killed a police officer. So he goes to consult Dr. Bruce Banner to like ask him how he managed to suppress the Hulk. And Bruce explains to him like, he created this inhibitor, basically how it works and all that shit. I think it's a device that suppresses his Hulk DNA, so allowing him to be a normal person. But anyhow, Peter tries to make his own version of the inhibitor at home, but it doesn't work. It is then that the main villain now reaches out to Peter again. This girl literally calls this nigga by his government name. bro was taken aback. Apparently, she's like inside his apartment as we speak, like looking through as she finds the letter that Peter wrote to MJ. So now she knows who MJ is. So she threatens to go and like possess MJ if, Peter doesn't stop disturbing her plans and all that. And it is during this confrontation that we realize that there's a limit to how fast she can possess people. You have to be within a certain radius. So Peter uses this to stop her from jumping, basically. I think, isolating her would only work if you actually isolate her person, because she can always just break the cycle and start another one. And that's exactly what happens. Peter goes to save MJ, and MJ actually remembers who Peter is. They share a nice moment just for MJ to be possessed. Yeah, I can't lie. I agree with Peter on this one. That might have been a step too far. I myself, that would have made my blood boil. But anyhow, Peter saves MJ again and carries her to the house of this Frank guy from earlier. He then finishes developing like his spider inhibitor and puts it on so that he will be back to normal, as there has been yet another attack on a damage control facility. So he goes to check it out, and it turns out that Dr. Banner has gone crazy. A bunch of shit happens, and guys, it has been almost 10 years. Wallahi, it has been almost 10 years. Our God. Welcome back, my nigga. Welcome back. Welcome back, bro. Like, you don't even know how happy this makes you. Marvel tried to nerf you. They tried to nerf you. They turned you into a nerd. They turned you into a psychologist. Whatever the fuck that was. They turned you into that. But now he's back. OG Hulk is back, guys. As much as I hate this villain, like, I have to give her a props. Thank you for returning Hulk to us, man. Like, anyhow, long and short of the story, Spider-Man defeats her and, hands her over to the authorities. Now, before she is captured, she mentions someone called Sarah, and Spider-Man asks this, the chief of mind control about this person called Sarah. And he tells Peter that, when she was inside his mind, she like unlocked some memories about one of his co-workers called Sarah. Maybe that's what she was talking about. So Spider-Man is, she's okay, and he dips. When he gets back, MJ has discovered the letter that he wrote to her. So Peter like reveals himself to her, and long and short of the story, she still don't like you, bro. Like, that's all I can really say. So Peter goes and drops her back at home. However, it is during this casual conversation that she mentions that while she was being mind controlled, she literally didn't know what was happening. Like, it was like black and white. So Peter realizes that the guy from damage control has lied to him about what actually happened, meaning he has some ulterior motives. He now does some more digging and realizes that this Sarah was actually her sister that they captured earlier and have been torturing her, and now they want to do the same thing to her. So Peter decides that, he has to go and stop that from happening. So he goes over to damage control. We call to damage control people, and basically they're doing some hideous experiments on her. Now, of course, all this continuous exploitation eventually killed Sarah. And the last thing that she saw was this thing. It's called Vent Max. So because some letters were obscured, she saw it as V Max. She now sent a telepathic letter to her sister telling her those words, V Max. That is why her sister has been looking for V Max this entire time. So eventually she realizes this is exactly what happened. So she gets pissed, and then her powers she starts getting stronger, basically. And they see it on the computer that she's actively getting stronger. In fact, they have known from the very beginning that this girl is way stronger than her sister. So I don't know why they did not proceed with caution. But eventually she breaks out and freezes everybody within a 1 mile radius from the facility. Spider-Man goes in to try to calm her down. Long and short, he allows her into his head, and she gets this memory of Aunt May and all that, which calms her down. He comes in and basically the two of them become BFFs and all that, which is wonderful. Thank you so much for that, Peter. Thank you. We need this level of recruiting, this level of scouting ahead of Dr. Doom, because that nigga ain't no joke, brother. He ain't no joke. This current Avengers lineup ain't gonna cut it. They ain't gonna cut it, bruv. We need serious individuals to help. Anyway, this Frank guy almost kills her because, he doesn't know what's happening. So obviously his philosophy is shoot and kill. And I respect that. He might be useful in Doomsday. We'll see. But anyhow, Peter takes the bullets for her. And he's hurt bad. So they have to take him to a hospital where he eventually recovers, and they expose these damage control guys for the illegal experiments. And you know, everybody lives happily ever after. And I love how, like, you know, Ned actually remembers who he is. I think the same thing happened with Hulk. Hulk also remembered who he is. So that means that people can actually remember who Peter is. I feel like the stars have to align, but it's possible for them to break that spell from the last movie and remember who Peter is. So that's good. But overall, bro, we have the Hulk, a telepath, and an upgraded Spider-Man. Brother, the squad is looking better than ever ahead of Doomsday, brother. Like, I thought we were stuck with these frauds. But oh my goodness. Anyhow, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.